Stream starting.
Shit.
We're live here again.
Live? Live.
I wonder if the issues
People can hear Discord now.
will persist, Christian. Who knows?
Let's hope, let's hope. People can hear Discord. Let's hope stream goes well. Live a little early. Silver's in the chat. You know. What's going on, Silvers? Can't hear. That's always great.
He's muted his mic.
His mic is muted.
Yo, Revan always talking about Emu, alright? Fucking let go. Alright? Emu's not gonna be good.
My mic wasn't muted. It was just some technical issues with my headset.
Okay.
What is going on?
What's going on, Mac Daddy?
What's going on, guys?
What's going on, dude? Can
Playing Anthem.
play an Anthem?
That's alright.
Playing Anthem. Underrated game.
Waiting for that fucking manga to come out, bro.
Word.
One Piece, well.
Beat it.
I'm going through withdrawal.
Brutal.
I need it.
Brutal week off. Had to read Marineford. Had to, you know, fill the gap somehow.
But I'm gonna make this Shanks theory video.
About what?
I just keep on tweeting about it, never making it.
Ah, that's a good meme. Continue to do that.
When you really think about One Piece, it's about Luffy giving the hat back to Shanks. It's the first goal and the most important. I think we'll give it back in the last chapter of the story to go full circle. To keep the goal clear for One Piece to the end. What do you think about that?
Well,
What do you think about that, Christian?
the first thing we see is Goldie Roger saying, One Piece, go get it.
Sure.
So that precedes the hat.
Yeah,
So-
but it's not our protagonist's goal. It's not our protagonist's first goal, Christian.
It is, Pirate King.
Luffy doesn't say I want to be Pirate King before he says the hat. Before
I
the
mean,
hat.
he wants to join Shanks' crew. He wants to be a pirate before the hat. So I don't know about that. Your theory
Would
just
you
got.
say?
Your theory just got
No,
debunked
I don't think
live.
it did, you fucking mongoloid.
Your theory just got debunked.
I don't think so.
Debunked.
Live.
How did you get debunked?
Debunked. That's all I have to say. I don't have to say how it got debunked. It just got debunked.
And technically, for it to go full circle, Luffy would have to give it to the apprentice on his ship,
All I'm
and that
saying is, it's
apprentice
not the
gives
first
it to
goal.
someone else.
That's what I'm saying. Not the first goal. First goal, Pirate King.
Yeah.
He doesn't say, I'm the man who's going to give the hat back to Shanks. Does he? Doesn't say
That's the
that.
first promise they made, good shit together. Then
Sure.
later
it's
on,
it's
when he's fucking whatever, he's gonna say he's the Pirate King.
But, like, that's a direct relationship to Shanks. Not necessarily
I'm just annoyed that, like,
what?
Luffy's gonna be, the theory going around that Luffy's gonna be Pirate King and then fight the Navy.
Mm.
And we're gonna have no goal for, like, fucking 100 chapters is gonna be annoying.
Well, the goal... Well, it depends whatever the fuck the One Piece is, you know? Who the
But
fuck
we've
knows?
had
I mean-
the same goal for so long, and then it's like, oh, the goal's over. It's like happens in every story.
Well, it happened in Naruto.
Yeah, and it was bad.
I mean, wouldn't the goal be to wait?
It's just going to be a
straight off the bat.
transitionary period where it's like the goal's met and we're going to get a new goal.
Can Rayleigh be the
Wouldn't the
sacrificial
goal then-
character and Shanks be the man to see Luffy be the Pirate King?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But we all care about Shanks more.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck everyone who says Shanks is gonna die, right? Or he's gonna die
It's a
because
stupid theory.
he's gonna die because it's cliche. All right, that's your only.
It's a
evidence.
cliche, and it gives Luffy more of a reason to hate Blackbeard. Luffy doesn't need more of a reason to hate Blackbeard.
I want to see my boy see Luffy be Pirate King. I want to see that tear roll down his face.
I want to see him raise his goddamn child.
Wow.
Break the cycle of horrible pirate fathers.
Silver, the quality of the sea is more important than.
I mean, Luffy would be a horrible father.
Yeah.
So, fandom saying Shanks is going to die.
I mean, everyone's like Shanks is gonna die, like it's a hot take, but like that's like the coldest take in the fucking entirety of the community. Everyone knows, everyone agrees that Shanks is gonna die. You know what I'm saying? He's not.
Okay.
The whole Shanks is gonna die thing reminds me a lot of the Kakashi is gonna die because it's a cliche for this teacher to die after the
I
student
mean,
has
Jiraiya
surpassed him.
dies, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Spoilers for Naruto. If you
people
care.
were still.
Apparently,
What?
Jiraiya's coming back in Boruto, Christian. There's rumors circulating.
Oh yeah,
What do you think
there's a
about that?
guy that.
What do you think about that?
Edo Tensei or fucking...
Nah, some
No,
weird like spirit
No,
shit.
we just don't know. We just don't know. There's a guy who can do the Rasengan. He summons toads, and he wears a hood, and he has white hair.
How old would Jiraiya be? Wouldn't he be like 80?
I mean, Tsunade is like 80.
Yeah, but like, he doesn't have the fucking Tsunade magic.
Who cares about Naruto? Why do I keep on bringing it up?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you brought it up. Just
Yeah.
throwing that out there.
He just can't stop being man at Naruto, you know? Just can't stop being mad at it.
I mean, it ended horribly. It had a great build and just fell flat.
We have good news today, boys. We got Sekiro. Fucking previews coming out. All the outlets being like, yeah, it's hype. Get ready. You know, that's all I
That
know.
embargo was lifted.
I mean, the reviews aren't out, but the previews are out. And you can find
Yeah.
out. You can find out how good this game's going to be.
It's an absolute animal of a
It's going
game.
to be greatness, right?
Absolute greatness.
Body Jones. Would say Hody Jones or Body? Hody Jones will come back and kill Shanks.
Now,
Now that would be
no,
literally impossible.
Hody Jones is old man.
Yeah. What about Body Jones?
Yeah.
Bodhi
I've got
Jones.
a few comments on the fucking community post that I think people want us to address. We mentioned the Blackbeard drowning theory in the Roger episode, Christian.
Yeah.
He wants us to elaborate.
Well, it's not. We elaborate a lot on the podcast every time we bring it up. So elaborate. Well, basically, the theory is since Blackbeard relies so much on devil fruits, it would be the ultimate irony if he drowns.
Yeah. Ultimate effective, Christian. 2 devil fruits.
Exactly. He'll be trying to.
drownings.
He absorbs everything with his yummy no mi, so he just constantly absorb water.
So the theory is Luffy would defeat him, but then he'd drown.
Yeah. The ultimate irony.
A pirate's death as well.
Exactly.
So, you know.
So, I
Does
think
it
it's
go
good.
down
I think
with
it's a
the
good way to make the actual weakness of the water matter. You know.
Son D Lollipop also asked, do you think Kizaru's and Blackbeard's devil fruit's gonna have some weird interaction, or will it just be nullified by Blackbeard?
We're talking about curved light.
Yeah,
we're talking
dumb
about
shit.
redirection.
That's science, Christian.
We're talking about science. I just think Blackbeard's just gonna absorb it and it's gonna do what he does to every other devil fruit. I don't know about curving light. You know,
When are we gonna
redirecting
when are we gonna
attacks.
start getting hype for Blackbeard?
What do you mean? Marine Force not enough?
Not really.
Reverie stuff?
Nah,
We just
I'd
got
say
hype for
no.
Blackbeard.
Yeah, but it's like
Marco Payback wasn't enough?
I mean, that's
Marcus
all
is a thing, though.
portrayal, isn't it?
Like,
Well, aside from Marineford.
Bloody his crew getting hype devil fruits isn't enough? Like we're getting hype.
I mean, that's his
Good.
crew. I want to see
the-
more from Blackbeard himself.
yeah, I think we need to hear an event that is happening in real time. You know.
He attacked the the revolutionaries in real time. He's done heaps of shit. It's just been off paneled, you know. There's heaps of lore. There's heaps of things
There's
he's
law,
doing.
but are you hyped for Blackbeard? Christian?
Yeah, he was not hyped for Blackbeard. What do you mean? We're all waiting for that showdown.
Are you worried about his body and his haki?
We all know he has 2 most broken devil fruits, and then he can take punishment.
Sure.
He took fucking
A lot of
Blackbeard's
people-
Quake Punch directly to the face with double damage.
A lot of people argue that he doesn't even have
He
hockey.
doesn't need
Yeah,
hockey.
yeah, it's possible.
He doesn't
Yeah, he
need
does.
it.
He doesn't. He really doesn't. But
He's the
people-
ultimate guy who relies on devil fruits too much.
Yeah.
He is that guy. Well, it's like I
His
just rely on
darkest
devil
fruit
fruits.
allows
Well,
him
he
to
was a
cancel
second
out
division-
any
he was
devil
a second
fruit
division
that
commander
allow.
level, fucking without a devil fruit, so I don't know if that's necessarily true. He had to have some kind of skills.
Revan said Whitebeard was overhyped, bro.
I
No.
mean, Whitebeard is overhyped. I don't know that he was overhyped.
No.
I mean, those Quake punches are brutal. fucking knocked
He was dying,
Akainu
what do you
out.
want? Like, he
Knocked
was up
that
for
guy-
strength.
Knocked Akainu out where Blackbeard can take him.
Yeah.
So,
Looking forward
yeah.
to that guy flashback in Wano. It's gonna be cool.
So what you're saying is you're not hyped for Blackbeard.
Maybe it's just headcanon, you know?
What do you mean?
I don't know, but it's like...
How are you not hyped for Blackbeard? Clear main villain material character.
Yeah.
Great character. Has a personal connection with Luffy. You know.
I'm not feeling the intimidation, is what I'm saying. Compared to the other emperors.
Basically, he's going to be doing
I
white
need
bitch
to
shit
see-
without
yeah,
any
but
restrictions.
I need to see him wreck someone.
Okay.
Or
I mean,
or in the
doesn't
story, you know?
isn't Blackbeard going the whole Shanks route of his hype?
Because
more-
has Blackbeard ever defeated someone of consequence legitimately?
Marco,
Ace?
Ace.
Ace, you could say.
Yeah. He's won. He won the payback war. He quote unquote won against Dragon. Whatever happened there. So he's definitely hyped.
I mean, we don't have any
Yeah,
context to that,
there's a
so we
lot of,
can't.
Yeah.
you know, there's a lot of...
There's a lot of asterisks. We don't
Asterisks
know what
on
the fuck
shit.
happened. Did they just escape to, Okama Island? All those types of questions. We don't really know. But, like, Kaido... do we have any feats for Kaido until he one-shot fucking Luffy?
Well, he fell from the sky, Christian.
He fell from the sky, that's it.
And the Raider gave him some hype.
Yeah, but those were all L's.
Yeah.
Like, he has
Uh.
L's and he can't die.
And
He's
he's
high, like-
the world's strongest creature. What's Blackbeard's title?
The world's dodgiest man.
Yeah,
Right?
the world's dirtiest man.
Right? So, Blackbeard's gonna be high. I don't know,
And Burgess was disappointing.
Well, Zabo had to be high.
I like how everyone just throws out Burgess that he's not the second in command. It's always Shiryu is, because like Burgess is disappointing.
Burgess
mean,
could
we all
definitely be
assume-
the second in command. It's just he may not be the strongest.
Yeah, we all assume that Shiryu is the second strongest. But, like, Kuzan's there, but Easy there, but... We all know Kuzan's not fucking,
Oh yeah,
Part of that
if
crew,
he's
actually.
legitimately a part of that crew, then he is absolutely the strongest person barring Blackbeard.
But, like people saying he's the strongest Yonko, right?
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard.
Yeah.
Is that like? I don't know. Maybe Marineford's lessened my hype for Blackbeard.
Why?
Cause you see the Quake fruit, right?
Mm,
Impressive,
yeah.
massive AOE,
Yeah.
right? Massive damage.
Yeah.
I don't
What?
see like the utility.
What, he's got the
I don't
Yummy Yummy
see-
no me
I
for the
don't
utility.
I don't see
Oh my gosh.
fucking.
Yeah, exactly. He's got other
I don't
fruits.
see the fucking sword skills. I don't see the spear skills.
He's got...
I mean,
Is
he
is
carries
he just
the-
gonna look when Luffy fights him? Is he just gonna grab Luffy and then punch him?
He's got guns. He's a
Like,
dirty
what's
fighter.
the story,
He's
you
gonna
know?
punch him. He's gonna
And,
grab him.
and is that enough to make him the strongest emperor? Because people think he's the strongest emperor.
Well, basically...
He carries guns, so he has
Yeah.
to be somewhat
Is it
proficient
enough
with
for
them.
him
And
to have the dark fruit and the quake fruit to make you the fucking strongest emperor?
But you also have to remember, pre-Devil Fruit Blackbeard was enough for Shanks to take him serious, so he has to have some kind of combat ability.
He's-
Shanks used to
All
spar
we've-
with Mihawk.
All
Look-
we've seen is him kicking fucking Hannibal in the head.
No, we've seen him defeat Ace.
Yeah, with
In
his devil
combat.
fruit.
Yeah, but he sucks. He hits him with a strong hit.
Ace isn't a fucking
Yeah,
emperor.
He punches him.
he punches him
Ace is the
though,
second
and he
division
tells.
commander. Like, that's him before Emperor. That's Blackbeard pre-Emperor.
That's what I'm saying. I want to see some stuff.
You just
For
gotta
Emperor
imagine
Blackbeard,
it.
alright?
Emperor Blackbeard, no joke. He's definitely an emperor.
Because how strong are his punches, Christian?
Well, he fucked up Ace.
I guess he's got the
Emperor.
quake fruit now, so he doesn't really need.
He's strong as shit.
I just see him
like,
just standing there, pulling people in and then quaking them.
Yeah, how's that?
Is that
Well-
enough? Is that enough to be the strongest emperor?
No defense. He's gonna 100%. He's gonna be able to absorb Haki. So he's just gonna have to cop that shit raw.
Yeah.
He's gonna be able to absorb armament. He's gonna fucking hit you with that quake punch raw.
Alright.
And it's gonna be like, oh, I've surpassed Whitebeard in his mastery of the Devil Fruit. Because, that's just how it's gonna be at the end of the series. He's gonna be crazy. He's gonna do some combo shit with the...
Am I going to be excited to see him fight? Or is it going to
Probably.
be
He's gonna
one?
do some crazy shit.
Is it going to do what? Is it going to be one dimensional? Are we going to see like the world
Wait,
tilt and
no,
shit?
watch this some bullshit combo move.
Or is he? Or
We
is
haven't-
he? Is he as fast as Kaido now?
Probably.
Maybe unforeseen speed
But-
stuff.
You have it, like, he's probably got some ultimate world-busting attack where it's like, I've combined the Yummy Yummy with the Quake Fruit and like he absorbs all the earthquakes into the Yami Yami, and then he does liberation.
Because
and
you know
explodes the
how I
planet.
like martial arts and sword fighting and shit.
Yeah.
Will we see any of that from Blackbeard, or
I
will he
mean,
be a
that's the One
walking
Piece, so I don't know
fucking
what you're talking
cannon?
about. There's no hand-to-hand martial arts
What a
in One Piece.
Katakuri! Katakuri Luffy, that was entertaining.
It wasn't martial arts. It was just good choreography.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, like choreography. Or are we all gonna see from Blackbeard is him standing in the same position?
No.
Dark fruit, quake fruit.
Why? Why would I do
He's got
that?
no weapons.
He would
Maybe
do
he can
combo attacks,
teleport
I
like
don't
in Jump Forces, Christian.
He's
the
got he's got 2 devil fruits to work with. There's heaps of creativity there. I don't know why you fucking meme me.
Because he's a fat cunt. I don't know if he's gonna
Yeah,
move.
so what? Big Mom's got that running, you know. Got that
Yeah,
running form.
nobody expected Big Mom to be as fast as she was.
Yeah, like
I don't know.
calm
Let
down,
me
huh?
what are those? Chat, convince me about Blackbeard. Because I'm feeling shaky at the moment.
I don't know why.
I don't know, man.
I don't fucking.
just a
I
feeling,
can
yeah,
I
it's
can
like-
understand your doubt. I understand your doubt because like he really is like super fat, and in the fight with Ace, he didn't show much combat ability aside from just raw physical strength.
He's got
No
so
no
much
martial arts.
durability and endurance.
He's got a lot of durability.
He's got a lot of
All right.
endurance.
No,
He's got a lot of
He
endurance.
has a lot of endurance simply because
I guess
the
it-
Yami Yami no Mi applies double damage.
I can
Yeah.
see his like power coming through.
Mm.
Like he's gonna have really strong attacks and stuff. I don't think. Am I gonna be bored by Blackbeard?
No.
Convince me how I'm not gonna be
It's gonna
bored.
be a fireworks show. Every attack's gonna blow half the planet off. He's gonna
I mean,
fucking...
but that when you make every attack a nuke, that kind of ruins the excitement of the fight, doesn't it? I mean, look at what happened with Naruto.
Yeah, but Luffy's not gonna have that. It's gonna be Blackbeard like doing reckless shit. And it's gonna be like, yeah, he's Blackbeard, he's crazy.
And Luffy's, a lot of punches, fucking speed and shit.
We got Snake Man, we got...
Is it just gonna be a
It's gonna be a slam down.
It's gonna be a slam fist.
Yes. What are you
I feel like
talking
every
about?
fight leading up to Blackbeard will be
Like,
interesting, but
Blackbeard would
Blackbeard
be-
himself will be
From
underwhelming.
what we've seen from
This isn't
Blackbeard,
mean for me. I don't know what
the only
fuck
way
you're on
like
about.
Blackbeard would be able to hit Luffy is like
What?
force grab and then quake punch.
Yeah, Luffy has to deal with that.
Is that going to be his only move the entire
No.
time? Like, what's he going to do?
Oda's got 2 devil fruits to work with.
With the Yami, we don't even know what the Yami Yami does. I guess.
Exactly. It's like
You could have
gravity and fucking shit.
dark
Stop-
lances and shit, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Stop fucking memeing out because I can't work out what Blackbeard's gonna do because you showed one thing.
I mean,
Like,
all we
Kaido-
got is that dark hole. That's all we got.
Kaido did one thing in his dragon form, which is like shoot beams. That
Yeah, but he's
doesn't
got
mean.
the mace.
Yeah, but that
But
doesn't
he
mean
also showed
exactly that's his devil
he also
fruit.
showed that he had speed. He had speed and physical strength. All
but-
we saw from Blackbeard was
Blackbeard's.
And that's what I'm saying, Christian. I want to see something because I'm not hyped for Blackbeard at the moment.
Oh, it's not his
It's all
time.
imagination. Let me see.
Yeah, it's not his time.
Why couldn't he one shot fucking Moria?
Not his time. I'm just hyping it. I mean, one shot more is that like Emperor level hype?
If he threw a fucking dark spear from his fucking thing, he's like, speared him through the fucking chest.
I don't know, dude.
I would
He
say a
has
little
2
bit-
devil
I would
fruits.
say a little
He
bit
has
of
two-
I'm
three-dimensional
not convinced.
abilities.
I'm not convinced the darkness does any damage.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, what does the darkness do? Just absorb stuff?
It like negates powers.
He
Like,
has
does
2
it-
devil fruits. Show me some combinations. Show me something that nobody
yeah.
else can do.
If there's an offensive side to the dark fruit,
I don't think there is. I
That
think
I'm-
that's the
that I'm
Quake side.
interested.
The Quake side is the
and the
all
quake
power.
fruit's kind of like boring as well.
Okay.
Like, what can you do with it? Just
Infuse weapons, infuse bullets with it.
it's just a
infuse
fucking dome that you punch people with, or just quake
shit.
stuff.
Imagine like he infuses his gun with the Quake fruit and then shoots Luffy with it, and the bullets actually do something. So Luffy's got to think about range, got to think about Blackbeard's bullshit.
I mean, without
What does
hockey
it
or
mean?
the darkness, the quake would just reverberate off of him because
still do damage.
technically,
There's no way it wouldn't. Like Luffy still takes
What
physical
are those
damage.
quake orbs
It's
even
nerfed.
around Whitebeard's fist? What are they?
They're just like impact. What do you mean? It's just a devil.
Yeah, but
fruit.
like he has a
What do you
tremor
mean
no
orbs?
me, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
Just,
What
it's
it- what it-
impact. It's energy. That's all it is.
It's
yeah,
it's,
I'm guessing it's like just
earthquake, it's,
pure kinetic energy.
Yeah, it's just kinetic
just
energy. Yeah. I don't
It
know.
does more fucking Akaino in half.
Yeah, so it's extremely powerful, potent devil fruit. I don't know, like
I don't know, chat.
Blackbeard blocked Sengoku with it when he's had it for 1 minute.
Yeah, but you look at Big Mom, fucking Napoleon, Zeus, Prometheus,
Yeah, Blackbeard's gonna have
Haki.
combos. Blackbeard's gonna have combos with it. Don't worry about that. Oda's,
sword skills.
you think
different
Oda's
forms,
gonna make
different
the man
abilities.
with 2 devil fruits do nothing? Is that what you think?
I don't wanna say yes,
Was Whitebeard
but-
interesting?
What do you mean? He has weapons. He's got different quake attacks. He's very interesting. What do you mean?
Did he have as much depth as Big Mom?
I mean, Big
As-
Mom just does electric punch, fire sword, electric sword. Like,
Yeah, fucking.
and like
Spear
absorb your
stuff.
soul on fodder. Whitebeard has
Haki.
Whitebeard's
Whitebeard's got like
swings
2
and shit.
moves.
No, he's got his weapon skills. I don't know what you're fucking on about.
Whitebeard's
Yeah,
got,
he-
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he uses like 2 moves in Marineford.
He does quake punches. He fuses
He
his
do-
weapon.
he does quake punch.
He swipes people away with his weapon. He's doing spinning attacks, tilting oceans, enraged side punch that destroys Arcane. Come on, Whitebeard's hype as fuck.
I'm not saying he's not hype. I'm just saying I'm not fucking.
Oh, what's Kaido doing?
Blown
Hitting
away.
people with a mace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not
I
entertained?
am entertained.
Exactly. So
It's
Kaido's
different.
gonna be a simple fighter.
But,
It's not like he's gonna have special.
Whitebeard
Katakuri
doesn't
shit.
do anything impactful with his spear. On
do
that
you mean?
degree.
He like blocks a giant and then flips him and then destroys him. He's got
He
skills.
catches Akainu's meteors.
Yeah,
with
he
it.
catches meteors with it and shit. He's definitely a skill.
And apparently it's one of the Mado.
Yeah, apparently like it's all shown. So like, it may be a simple like Kaido's got a more simple devil fruit than Blackbeard because Blackbeard's got 2, and you're complaining about Blackbeard. Like Kaido's just a big beefy man that's gonna hit you with a mace. Like,
And turn into a dragon.
and maybe a little bit of laser stuff when he's in his hybrid form. Like,
But I feel like the mace is a part
basically
of
it.
his combat stuff.
yeah,
Like he's gonna use it.
Yeah.
yeah, but like, what's the difference between a mace and a fist?
Well, you can do more
The
stuff
mace
with
has
the mace.
spikes to it.
You just hit people with a mace. You like
You can do
you
more
punch-
varied panels with the mace. You can't do that much variation with the fucking a punch.
Oh,
A
100%.
punch is a punch.
100%
I
disagree.
mean, with the mace, it's really just like, I guess you could say a flourish. It's basically like the difference between a mace and a fist. You can just be more fancier with it.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see for Blackbeard.
You know what? He's already more interesting than Kaido.
I really don't think he is. I'm
Because-
not really interested in his darkness fruit.
Why? It's like the
'Cause
most
all
broken
it does
devil
is
fruit.
absorb stuff. Like, what's it gonna do? Pull people in.
Yeah, but he's got the weird like absorb people into a different dimension and fucking shoot them out. He's got like, you know, he could do a lot of different shit with it. He could throw it. He's got that massive giant orb ball attack, which is definitely confirmed he can throw it. So like he could
This
do
is
like he could do like weird shadow clone shit. Who knows?
Shadow clones.
Who knows? Multi-man.
This is a blasphemous thing to
smashes.
say, but
Yeah.
by your logic, Eric, what's so special about Shanks?
He's a swordsman.
What have we
He's
seen
a
from him?
fighter.
I don't understand this fucking meme. Big Mom's got a lot going for her because she's got a.
Yeah, I
Good
can see
fruit.
more cool stuff going on with fucking actual fighters instead of just like fucking throwing around.
How do you know
fucking
Blackbeard's an
magic
actual
abilities.
fighter though?
You know.
What do you
What-
mean?
What we've seen.
He's scrappy like Luffy.
How
like
is
he's
he
gonna-
scrappy?
What do you mean? He punches people in the head.
Who? Who does he punch in the head?
Ace.
Yeah.
He destroys Luffy. Destroys a whole bunch
By
of people.
doing what?
Punching them.
What else? But
He
what
almost
first?
broke. He almost broke Luffy.
What does he do
Ace
before he
neck.
punches them?
He absorbs them.
All right.
And
Then punches them.
it doesn't mean he doesn't have skills. It's just I don't understand this shit. I don't understand what's going on with this meme.
I'm just not interested. You know.
Okay. You're not interested in
I'm not,
Blackbeard.
I'm not interested in.
Not
Blackbeard's
interested in
ability.
the main villain. Okay.
I'm not interested in Blackbeard's ability sets yet.
Okay.
I'm interested in his character. I want to see him. I'm just sort of interested in his abilities because I've already seen him. You know,
Yeah, but that's why
I've
they're
seen Whitebeard. I've seen Black. I've seen his ability.
That's
already.
why it's gonna be exciting because Oda's gonna do new shit.
Hopefully,
What do you mean? Hopefully.
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Whitebeard should have used all he had in Marineford, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how creative you can get with the Trevor.
Yeah, but it was
Trevor
only
name.
30 chapters and there was no one-on-ones. He was just area clearing.
But what can you do with the Trevor name, Christian? What can you do with it?
Yeah, I don't know. You could do like ripple shit. You could do like interesting stuff with the environment.
Yeah.
Maybe you can like set up like different quakes around the environment, cause different sort of explosions going on, like little quake mine fucking bullshit. I don't know.
Will Blackbeard set off a timer to destroy the world?
Yes. He's be
Most
like,
likely.
he'd be
It's,
like,
You have
it's
to you
Oda.
have to defeat me in 20 minutes.
no,
otherwise...
he's gonna start losing, and then he's be like, "Fuck this! I'm destroying the world."
Yeah, and then he starts the fucking cataclysm.
And then he starts doing his liberation quake shit,
Yeah.
and just like starts
It's-
blowing up half the planet. And Luffy
It's
has to punch him.
Oda's way of writing an arc. I could definitely
And
100%
then Luffy
see.
punches him into the ocean, and he dies,
Thus stopping the quake.
thus stopping all the destruction.
I don't think that would work.
Wow. It's all headcanon. What do you mean? Oh yeah, it's not gonna. It's fucking headcanon. Nothing's happening. All right.
Well, I don't think if you start a quake, you can't
Yeah, but
stop
it's
it
coming.
because
It's coming out of his
disappears.
body. Like it's not one big quake. It's him just shooting off quakes.
Yeah.
This is fucking. Eric's downplaying Blackbeard.
I don't get it.
How you not get it?
I don't get it.
Big,
He's not gonna be
powerful
fucking
punches.
flipping around. He's just gonna be standing there.
Kaido is really not going to be flipping around. Alright? What?
Will Blackbeard speed blitz anyone?
Who knows? Might.
Yeah.
Using the speed
He
of
might,
darkness.
maybe, but I
Will
can't
Blackbeard-
see.
He'll like
Possibility.
go suck himself into the ground and pop up somewhere else behind you and shit with his darkness fruit. He's gonna do crazy shit like that. He's gonna disappear, reappear.
Will his darkness fruit turn out to be a traditional Logia?
No. It's
No,
a,
'cause
By
he's
him
already
turning into darkness and teleporting and shit.
he'll be able to teleport.
He's already told.
like he'll
Yeah,
teleport
he's
to
already
the
said that
ground
he can.
Yeah, but then he
That he
awakens
can't
it.
go intangible.
and he still absorbs everything.
He-
That includes all attacks.
I saw a comment on the last week's episode, not this week's episode. It's like, we didn't even see Whitebeard have awakening. I'm like, what would the awakening for the Tremor fruit even be?
I mean, hockey was barely developed at that point. Do you really think Awakening was?
Yes,
We know it was for
awakening
Zoan.
Zoans. Awakening.
You
is
know
a
what?
concept.
Like the meaning that like every fruit it has the possibility of awakening is annoying because like how the fuck does Whitebeard's fucking awakening even work? Like from what we understand, awakening is like for like Paramecia is to like manipulate the environment. Because we've seen two examples, and both of them are the same. So like, what's going on there? I don't know. Fucking Whitebeard turns the planet into an explosion. Stupid. It's like people saying Kizaru is gonna turn the ground into light. The fuck does that even mean? You know?
Means exactly what it means.
Yeah.
It turns the environment into light. Buggy will be able to chop the world.
I mean, Awakenings for Zoans was in Impel Down. So Awakening for at least Zoans was confirmed. So I don't know. Whatever. Fucking.
Oh no, get me hyped up for Blackbeard in the comments. I don't get it. What is the chat?
I tried, but you're like, nah, I don't. You're just like, nah.
I'm just bored.
It's just like, no.
I feel like this is just like one of these big memes where you're just like, I just think this for no reason. That's what I just think he's boring for no reason. Like, I don't know what you want me to do.
I'm just bored, you know.
Okay.
I need to see something that excites me. I'm not excited.
All right, please be excited
All right.
for Blackbeard. All right,
I'm excited to see him fucking get defeated.
okay, we'll see him. What was Senior Pink's awakening even do? That's a good
He can
point.
already. He
Just
can.
turn
Yeah,
the
he can
water.
already.
Just turn the water.
Just turn the whole
water.
ground into. But he's the swimsuit fruit. He's not the fucking water fruit. He just swims
He
through
can
shit.
already turn the
Yeah, but he turns
ground.
land into a liquid substance.
So he can swim through it.
It'd just be a bigger, wider fucking pool.
Wouldn't that just be Devil Fruit Mastery, not necessarily fucking Awakening?
You know.
This is why it's stupid, alright? Not everyone can have Awakening.
Did it, I
Devil
assume
Fruit
Awakening
even
isn't the
said-
same. I assume Awakening isn't the same for everyone.
I mean, the two examples we have seen it is the
Yeah.
same thing, so... I don't know.
What are you eating there, Silvers?
Even like...
Oh, it's my bad. It's just gum, and it lost its flavor like a half hour
Katakuri's
ago.
is kind of different, though. You know? His Awakening is that he can swim in water.
Yeah.
That's interesting. You know?
Wouldn't that
Turns
break
out
the
Aimu
whole-
has the water to me.
Oh, shit. Aimu. The Mizu, as people say. Although,
I mean, I think it's already confirmed.
Senior Pinks is called that, so... I would have got you there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We're just hanging out on stream. Taking community questions.
Bummed out about Blackbeard.
Eric's bummed out about Blackbeard for no reason. I mean, we'll find out eventually why. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah. What's going on? What's been going on this week, huh? What's happening?
Fucking just waiting for the chapter, man.
It's ready for the chapter. No chapter this week. It's a hard week.
People are playing World Seeker.
People have played World Seeker.
I'm waiting for that game to release.
I can't tell if it's good.
Yeah.
You know?
I can't
From
tell.
what I've seen,
I can't tell if people
from-
are playing the game poorly or that's how it plays.
nah, it's people playing the game poorly. Whenever a developer or like art designer plays a game to showcase it, it's always them just playing the game very, very poorly.
Like, there's like weird shit. Like, why does it take like 5 seconds to knock on a door, and then you get told nothing? Like, just weird shit like that. Just weird shit going on. I don't know.
What do we think of chapter 1000, Christian? I would say the war starts at chapter 1000.
It has to start before then.
Who knows? Apparently we get 200 chapters, Christian.
And
The war starting would be about 90. That's 110 chapters for the fucking
war starting.
How long if one is 200 chapters, right?
Mm,
When does the war start? And how many chapters are we gonna get this war for?
how many chapters are we through this year?
I don't know.
We've had
The war won't start by the end of the year.
we've
No
had like
chance.
15, 10 chapters. I think it's like 15.
Yeah.
That's like maybe 25 more chapters. I can see the last chapter of the year being the start of the war.
No
Or
way.
the start of the
Of
start
this year?
of the ship going, or at least the ship's going out.
Nah,
I can see it.
not a chance in hell.
I can see the operation starting by the
Well,
end of the year.
where do you place the Odin flashback?
Well,
Where do you place all this stuff? I guess it's the big question, you know. And the Rocks flashback as well. Surely those are like 5 chapters each.
yeah, but I don't know if they're like I don't
That's
know.
10
I
chapters
don't
right
fucking
there.
know. I don't know where the
Yeah.
fuck the Rock's flashback even going to be in this arc? Is it about?
It should be.
Is it
I
about?
don't know where else it would be.
Is it about Elbaf? I don't know. Is the Rock's captain the Elbaf villain? You know who the fuck knows what's going on?
Yeah, but we should Big Mom and Carter in the same arc. We should get at least a
A
little bit.
little something. I don't know about 5 chapters.
Well, the Odin flashback's gonna be long,
Odin flashback will be long, and Oda did say this year's about Odin.
and the Ace flashback as well.
I think that's more towards the end, where
Yeah.
it's gonna be like when Luffy wins, it's gonna Tama's gonna think back to Ace and all that kind of shit. We'll get it then. I think we're gonna get it now. I can see the ships leaving the dock this year. Because if you really think about it, like all we have to
How
do
many chapters is that?
25.
So like 20-ish.
25 chapters till the end of the year. Or about. Let's just say that. Let's just say 25
That's not
chapters.
enough.
By the end of the year. Get Luffy out of prison. Get the rest of the samurai. And then start the fucking war. Like, that's all we have to do. Like, if you think about it. Kuromasaki's plot, whatever that is.
We have to recruit Kuromasaki at some point.
I
As
thought
well.
recruiting Kurosaki's gonna be fucking one chapter because she's.
We have to
Oden's-
find out the deal between
Oden's daughter.
Kurashiro and Kuromasaki. That's gonna take a while.
See, by
I
a
meant to
while.
ask y'all.
That's the least 3
By a
chapters.
while.
The funeral's gonna be at least 3 chapters.
See, you're thinking old Oda.
The funeral being 3
You're
chapters?
thinking old Oda. This is New Order.
What do you mean? We got 2 chapters of the fucking Orochi and Kurosaki.
Yeah, and then the
stuff.
next chapter, he skipped a whole bunch
That's
of
2
shit.
chapters.
And
The events need to happen.
a funeral's not gonna take 3 chapters.
Depends how big the deal of the funeral is.
No,
I think the funeral will see a lot of like big names in Wano, but outside
I
of
think
that,
the funeral drags in a whole bunch of characters.
I think this is actually. I think this is what's happening in Wano, right?
All right.
We get 2 chapters of like focus.
All right. That's happened once. Yeah, okay.
Then we get the speed
chapter
up
and a half
for a lot,
maybe.
and then we settle back down again.
Well, the arc started with a little self-contained story for like
Yeah.
10 chapters. And then we're just getting a whole bunch of updates recently. Like, we got a Kurosaki flashback
but,
halfway
like-
through a chapter. And then, like, yeah, the banquet shit important to the chapter. But that's like to introduce the main villain.
Yeah, but we'll fucking. We
Of
need to see
Orochi.
Orochi, and we need to. The funeral will be important to characterize Orochi and Kuroshiro.
We've already characterized them.
Not well enough.
Kuroshiro, 100% we've characterized him. He's supposed to be mysterious. We don't know what the fuck's going on with this character.
Will
Until
that be
reveals he's-
revealed? In the
Until he
funeral?
reveals his plan. I mean, Kurosaki's not dead, so...
And then we need to go to the bathhouse, because that's a whole chapter in the bathhouse.
Nah, that's not a whole
That's a whole chapter.
That's
That's
a whole
100% a whole chapter.
If
Of
Sanji's there,
Sanji
yeah, it's a
fucking
whole
around.
chapter.
They're like, who's there? Someone's invisible. Just a lot of memes going on in that bathhouse.
I just think you're thinking too old school.
And we'll see this week.
We'll blast through shit. We're gonna blast through, and I think the boats leave. End of the year. Last chapter of the year, the boats leave.
So what would that be? That would be like chapter 55 in Wano or something.
Chapter 60.
And 140 chapters
Well,
for war.
the boats have to go out.
Yeah.
Are we stealthing in? What happens before it all kicks off? There's still a little portion there
On Onigashima for the war
of
starts.
us getting there, stealthing around, doing the mission before it
Also,
all
what do we
fucks
do
around.
with Big Mom?
Big Mom stuff? Who knows?
Does that equate to 25 as well? What's the
I
story?
don't know.
with Big
I don't
Mom?
fucking know.
Big Mom
All I'm saying is I can see
I don't see the ships
the
leaving
ships
until
leaving
like chapter
at the last chapter of this year.
until halfway. Depends depends
like-
what you see halfway is.
We know we're dealing with all the villains in one spot, right? So we don't have to take out Orochi beforehand. You know, Eric trying to suck out the last drip of coffee out of his mug. You
I
know?
got it.
We're not. Well, that's the problem. We're not like we're all taking out the villains in one spot. So all that character shit happens in one spot. We're not taking out Orochi beforehand, right? Because he's gonna be there.
Do you think it's gonna be Marineford style or NS Lobby style, or a mixture?
Marineford style.
So
Like we'll get fucking Kaido thinking about his days of war and shit and being all that kind of shit. His crew, his beliefs. Orochi thinking back to Odin maybe with Luffy. We can have the flashbacks to whatever the fuck we want.
So
You
how
don't
long
have
do
to
you
have
think
it
this war's
beforehand.
gonna last for, Christian?
A fucking long time. You know why? Because we need fights and we need character shit happening within the war. Kaido's story cannot wrap up without a war. Like,
Yeah.
his dying flashback is going to be the flashback of the Rocks Pirates and shit. Like, when Whitebeard died, we got a little bit of a flashback there to his whole thing. So, I think Kaido's flashback is going to be when he's dying. Kind of similar to Big Mom when she's having her big ordeal.
Zoro's not leaving the crew, right?
Zoro's not
Something
leaving
going
Yeah,
the
on.
crew. No time for that.
That theory of Zoro leaving the crew at like chapter, what was it, 940 something?
946.
That just
I feel like
That
Dritz
just
is
makes
gonna fucking
absolute no
lose his mind on Zoro because his like headcanon's false,
I mean,
and then chalk it up to like inconsistent characterization, which is infactual.
there's no time for Zoro, and we just had that plot line in Whole Cake Island. Like, Oda can't
People
just
are
keep
using-
tapping the same. Oda can't keep tapping the same well for drama. All right, he already tapped the
a
well.
lot of
like 3
people on
times.
Oro Jackson are using the Viver card thing as evidence of Zoro leaving the crew or him being from Wano to support a lot of headcanon. That somebody from Wano was on this ship like decades ago.
If Zoro leaves the crew, this arc's definitely 200 chapters. That's what I'm gonna say there. Because then we have to.
It's crazy how
Resolve it.
fast fucking Marineford wraps up, though. You know?
Okay,
The arc is
we'll-
definitely going to be at least 150 chapters, but I don't believe that Zoro's going to leave the crew. It just
'Cause
makes
it-
no sense for him.
If Oda wanted to get to the war, we'd almost be there by now, you know?
But he needs to set up Wano and make us care about these characters.
Do we?
Well, not yet.
Is it going to take 25 chapters to do that?
Yes.
Well, at what point do we need to finish all the character stuff to start the war?
Well,
Because
basically,
you can't just leave. You don't just get on the boats and leave.
well, you
like
gather
the-
everything, you get ready,
You
you
gather
leave.
everything. You need like fucking a couple of chapters to like set up the plan and stuff. When everyone's together.
Or just not gonna tell you the plan.
With the 3 samurai.
The 3 samurai gotta appear. That's basically 25 chapters of us getting the stories of the samurai, their trauma, their story, and then we'll leave. We'll skip a whole bunch of days. Have the Luffy Kid Alliance. Luffy's training.
What about
Skip a whole bunch of
characterization
time
for the,
so we get
for the
surprised.
Beast Pirates? Does that happen in the war? Or does that happen beforehand?
We're getting that now with like
Queen and stuff.
Queen turning up, King
Big Mom
turning up.
Pirates.
We've had heaps of Jack. And we had a whole arc with Big Mom and her children. We already know what they're about. We don't have to establish them.
But
We don't know
they're
that.
gonna get there.
Yeah, eventually. We don't know when the fuck that's gonna happen.
Well, what do you think is gonna happen this chapter, Christian?
This chapter,
No.
anything like Zoro.
What do you got in your
plotline.
mind? What do you got in your mind?
I'm feeling Zoro. I'm also feeling
It's
a
gonna
little
be
bit of...
scattered again, or we're gonna settle a bit.
Because last time we did this, when there was a big cliffhanger about.
Well, Oda comes. We
Banquet
know Oda
starting.
comes back strong after breaks.
Yeah, sometimes.
It's pretty consistent.
Yeah, but I think we'll get
Most
bit
of
of
the time.
a bit of Queen stuff, Queen and Luffy, and maybe a bit of Zoro because we haven't seen him in so long. So yeah, actually start with the Zoro.
you
What the
think
fuck's going on with Zoro?
Do you think we'll actually get like a plot for Zoro, or is he just gonna wander around?
I
Still?
think we'll get the plot for Zoro because like something actually needs to happen.
I'm gonna lose my
with this
mind
town.
if he's in a different fucking town.
Well, as long as the plot.
I think
starts
he's going to
with-
stay in Okabura town because isn't that where
No, he's in
Sanji,
He's in
Law, and-
Ebisu.
Yeah, Ebisu, but isn't that where Sanji and Law and all of them were headed to anyway?
They're there already.
Every time I see Zoro, and
Yeah,
he's-
so where's Zoro?
every time I see Zoro and he's not doing anything,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a point off the chapter from
Okay.
now on. I'm sick and tired of it.
All right. Yeah, I think we're finally gonna get the Zoro plot this week. Maybe bit of Queen, bit of Zoro. That's about it. I don't know. Anything could happen. Yeah, part of that arc, we're just skipping around looking at different plots.
Yeah.
So
What are the chances that Oda skips over the Sanji Zoro meeting again?
because it doesn't mean anything. Yeah.
I know,
skip
but I'm
over,
just saying. I'm just
or
saying.
like they miss each other
skip
again.
skip over it, or
I mean, we
you
have
know
to have
both.
the bounty gag.
Yeah, the bounty meme will come
we have
into
to have
play.
the bounty gag. That's basically it. Like he'll be like, "Oh, you fucked up," and Hulk get gone, and so Sanji will be like, "Yeah, but I got a higher bounty." That's basically what it's gonna be. He's like, "Oh, so you're finally back from Hulk get gone," and then Sanji's gonna be like, "Yeah, look at my bounty." It's always gonna be like, "Yeah, fuck you." That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be, "Oh, fool, you fucked the crew. Now Big Mom's here." I don't know about that. All right.
I don't think Zoro's gonna have like big words to say for Sanji when they meet again. I mean, I think he'll say something along the lines of, "Hey, that was fucked
Do you
up,"
think,
but
do you
Luffy
think we'll
forgave
see
you.
the other
You've been
Topi
through-
Ropo,
Next chapter?
or in general?
I mean, in general, yeah, we'll see.
Are they
them.
just gonna like fight Brook and stuff, or what?
Hopefully.
Because yeah, we need people to fight other like samurai.
They'll probably be at the Fire Festival.
Page one fights fucking Frankie or something.
Yeah, like we just need to see them so we understand how strong Kaido's crew is. Because we know like Big Mom's crew has like powerful people that aren't commanders. So the Toby Rope are gonna be that for Kaido, we assume. Yeah. So
Lol, Zoro will be upset. Zoro will be upset about the bounty. He's not gonna be upset about Hulk at Golden because he will not know.
it's not like Sanji's gonna be like, "Yeah, I hit Luffy." You know what I mean?
I mean,
Sanji's
like-
not gonna say that. Like, why would
No,
Sanji
I don't
say
think
that?
I don't think Zoro's gonna have anything to say about that because, like you said,
He
he
doesn't
doesn't,
know about
know.
It's
I
a
think
different
the
situation.
only thing that
and
he's gonna
peop-
say,
People gonna
the only thing that
understand
he'll
like,
probably say, the only thing that he'll probably say is like, "You left the crew without permission, but like Luffy went to go get you. You paid your dues, whatever. Like I just had to say that." Aside from that, I don't think there's gonna be any kind of turmoil.
I don't know how people don't understand that this Usopp and Sanji are different in terms of like how Luffy handled the situation. Zoro was upset of how Luffy was handling it when he was coming back.
What foreshadowing is there that Zoro's gonna leave the crew? What foreshadowing?
That's
Zoro?
speech.
Zoro?
The word foreshadowing is tossed around so much in the One Piece community that it means absolutely nothing.
People take that speech out of context, and it applies to Usopp only. He didn't do the same thing to Robin because he knew that Robin was trying to do something to self-sacrifice for the crew. Was he mad at Robin? No, he wasn't mad at Robin. He was mad at Usopp because he directly went against Captain's orders. All right.
And Luffy was playing around with that same decision. If Zoro was going to leave, he would have left at Zou when Luffy said, "I'm going to get Sanji," and Zoro advised him otherwise.
Luffy still went.
If Zoro believed that Luffy wasn't taking this seriously, he would have left during Zou. He has no reason to leave during Wano.
Yeah. Like,
And
I don't understand him getting mad at the consequences when he knew Luffy was going to fucking fight Big Mom. Like, he knew that was going to happen. Like, he didn't...
Oh, yeah,
He didn't believe Luffy was going to go in there stealth and get Sanji back. Like, he fucking knew he was going to fucking fuck it up. And he's like, don't go. We don't need Emperors on our tail. Luffy went anyway. Zoro had no problem with it.
everyone who thought that Whole Cake Island was going to be a pure stealth arc, you should have lost all faith in that when Luffy was going.
Why is Oda delaying the reunion? It's clearly for some reason.
It's for the banning gag.
Yeah.
It's for the banning gag.
And he's delaying the reunion because apparently Zoro's going to have something to do with this arc. But yeah, he just keeps walking around in circles.
I mean...
He's supposed to be the Ronin character, I get it. But
like, if he's upset with Sanji, why wasn't he upset with Luffy when he met him at the start of the arc?
Yeah, his
like,
issue should be with Luffy when he met him, Luffy, not with Sanji.
Like, if the outcome of Whole Cake Island pisses him off, that he already knew that was gonna happen because he said it during Zoro.
You remember the speech? He said like, if you disrespect the captain again, I'm gonna leave the crew. When he saw Luffy,
yeah,
right, and they hugged and they were smiling at each other.
Yeah,
they're happy to see each other. He wasn't upset that Luffy didn't fucking remember what his speech was in fucking Zoro.
Yeah,
did he even ask about Whole Cake Island?
No,
he did not.
He was just happy to see his captain.
Exactly.
Him meeting Sanji is gonna be like, oh, your shitty cook's back, huh?
Yeah.
Some bullshit like that. But
I just don't think there's enough time for Zoro to leave the crew.
Like fucking when Zoro gave his speech to Luffy about being the captain, right?
Yeah.
In Water 7, he wasn't mad at Usopp. He was mad at Luffy for being an idiot.
Yeah.
So he should have been mad at Luffy when he saw him instead of being mad at Sanji.
Yeah, but Zoro doesn't know what happened to Whole Cake Island. People are gonna say that. But he knew it was gonna happen. Like, he knew Luffy was gonna upset Big Mom, and they were gonna have two emperors after him.
Yo, Revan, how is it not credible? How's that argument not credible?
Oda's going out of his way to delay the bounty gag is not credible. Okay, if you want a reason why Oda's delaying it, it is the gag. He's waiting for Zoro to do something to increase his bounty, and Sanji brags about the bounty only for him to be shut down.
Yeah, it's something.
I mean, why was Jinbei being delayed from joining the crew? His bounty was too high.
And if you put your two strongest characters apart from Luffy together, there can't be much conflict because they're too strong.
Why hasn't Usopp met Luffy yet? There has to be some sort of plot there. Why is Oda delaying it? Why is Oda delaying?
But if Zoro was with Sanji, right, and Page 1 turned up, there would be no conflict because they would dispose of him.
Yeah.
If they get caught by Hawkins and Sanji and Zoro are there, there'd be no plot because they'll dispose of him.
Why hasn't Frankie met Luffy yet?
There's many issues having your two strong characters together.
Why hasn't Brook met Zoro yet? There has to be some sort of conflict there. It's just
Revan, it's excessive because you want it to be excessive.
Like, the characters haven't met yet. Okay. Alright. They keep on missing. What do you want from me? Like Brook hasn't met Zoro, but there's no conflict there. Like, people aren't making Brook and Zoro theories.
If anything, it would be more of a reason for Usopp to leave the crew because Zoro didn't give Zoro's not giving Sanji the same bullshit that he got in Water 7.
Hey, Revan,
there is no conflict there.
Revan, at least Page 1 wasn't one shot. At least Page 1 put up a fight. We don't even know what happened to him, so I don't know if it was disrespectful.
And we don't know what happened to Drake in that scenario either. Drake or Hawkins.
Yeah.
They just cut away.
Can you get your foot off the desk? All right. You disgusting man.
No.
No socks, just a fucking hoof on the desk,
Look at this foot. This foot's
Fucking
gonna go right
disgusting.
on your fucking chin.
mate.
I mean, you are the man that defeated Yosuke Johnny.
Exactly.
But
Right?
I'm the man that defeats Tashigi.
You guys are disrespectful. And I feel like it's only because I'm here.
You know, we always make it. We always
Watch
find a
from-
way. We always find a way to make a Tashiki joke. You know.
Wait, just watch when she shows up in Wano.
I don't
Just
know.
just
And
wait.
she's like, that's a sword that I'm gonna give exposition on and then do nothing.
I don't
I'm
know,
willing to
it's-
bet.
That's a Orochi sword, the legendary fucking whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And then fucking she gets one shot by fucking Kiku or something.
Yeah.
Which I
don't
guess
know.
I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet the
Hey
purchase.
guys, remember
any
Kiku's in
one
the story?
game on the-
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Kiku's in the story. She's part of the babysitting crew.
She's
Yeah.
helping to give Momonosuke some pointers for his training.
Wait, Christian, apparently they're taking Big Mom with them because they feel sorry for her.
Don't start with that Joy Boy shit.
Alright.
Alright,
I
don't
won't
start.
start with the Joy shit.
Alright. Last 10 minutes, let's get some questions, alright? Final questions.
They're talking about Droiken's Hawk, the flying fucking fighters or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, what's the question?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're supposed to be
They're
reading
just,
the
they're
chat.
just talking about strength.
Strength? Okay, put your fucking final questions in the chat. We'll answer them.
Revan said, in any event, we shall see. Joe Boy was right about Big Mom. We shall see.
What, right about
What is this, Game of Thrones? Big Mom being an ally.
She's not an ally yet. He means an ally to defeat Kaido. He doesn't mean an ally in general.
Yeah.
When Big Mom gets her
don't call,
memories
don't call
back.
W's too early. Alright?
I mean, if you want to get serious, Greg wrote that theory 4 years ago, so Joy Boy not even close to being the first one to call
Jordan
it.
Lee asking about, do we think there's another power scheme that, gives Diablo Jumbe...
The soul power, yeah, sure.
fucking- Yeah, Oshira.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk about it a few times. We think Soul has something to do with it.
Yeah, like, if you look at Brook, he manipulates,
So, like...
soul. Like, Haki isn't soul because we
Haki's
see...
will. It's weird. It needs
Because,
to be
like,
defined.
Big
but
Mom can manipulate souls, but she also has Haki.
Tobias Greg is a columnist for the official One Piece magazine in Japan.
Yes.
The grand theorist. Everyone gets his theories of him.
Yeah, he's basically
If
the
you heard
guy.
a theory, it's basically a good theory that came true. It's probably from him.
Yeah.
And his articles get pulled all the time because Shueisha doesn't want him to release them because they're correct.
Yeah. So he has all the correct theories. So Greg called the entire plot of Wano like when we heard about it in Punk Hazard.
Yo,
so,
Harris, we apologize. We're getting heated about fucking nonsense.
So as soon as he heard Momonosuke's name, he completely got Wano correct in every way. So there you go. So he's the grand theorist. He doesn't really talk about theories that often. You gotta go deep to find out his articles and shit. So,
Just be careful when you come up with theories. Don't get too invested in them and get upset when they don't happen. Is my advice.
I mean, like just because you think there's foreshadowing there doesn't mean it's actually foreshadowing.
It's like following. It's like confirmation bias, right?
Yeah.
This must happen, therefore this must happen, therefore on that assumption this must happen.
No, it's
Challenge every step of the way.
It's taking
your-
a
of your
situation,
theory.
saying it's foreshadowing, when who the fuck knows why Oda actually wrote that? Is it foreshadowing? Because you can't actually know foreshadowing until the foreshadowed event happened. Like, it's not foreshadowing until the events happen. You know? So, I don't know what, like, you can't just say everything's foreshadowing.
Yeah.
A lot of it comes from Oda using. A lot of people use the color spreads and say that that's foreshadowing when I think the only confirmed color spread that was ever used to foreshadow anything was Ace's death when Luffy was holding up the playing cards.
Look,
Outside of that, I don't think
We're not
anything else
adamant
was.
that it won't happen. We're just adamant that like the connections
Like,
to the
I
theory
gotta- yeah.
are suspect at best.
Look, it could happen, but
And we disagree with the characterization that's always been given in the community as well.
yeah, I just don't understand why Zoro would be upset with Sanji, but he wasn't upset with Robin. I don't understand the difference. Like, what's the difference? They both sacrificed themselves for the crew. And Sanji just hit Luffy because he's a man. And that's how men fight. You know? Men fight it out. That's the way it is. You know?
Robin told him to go away many times.
Exactly. You know?
But yet Zoro was on
Many
board.
times.
What happened to Apu? He's around somewhere,
Yeah,
surely.
like what the fuck?
Apparently he went to go pick up Jack, and Jack's here, so where's Apu? He'll
Why is
turn up.
Oda waiting to show Apu?
Yeah, is there a secret plot with Apu? Why hasn't Oda showed us Apu yet? There must be something there. You know?
Because you get excited.
You know, anything's possible when you're just drawing connections to random events. You know? I don't know.
I'm saying
We'll find out. We'll
possibility.
find out.
Robin X Zoro. Stop it.
Yeah, Apu's leaving the crew, guys, because he hasn't met with anyone. He's leaving the Kid Alliance, because why hasn't Kid and Apu met yet? Huh? Why haven't they? Why haven't they met yet? There must be something going on there. You
I
know?
feel like Apu is one of those people who plays to the winning side, and he'll turn on any and everybody.
Do you think
at the
Oda?
flip
Do you
of a
guys think Oda goes out of his way to tell you events are happening, and then the events happen? So like this whole Kuromasaki Hiyori thing is clearly telegraphed, right?
Yeah.
So we all expect it to be Hiyori.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like when Shanks was. You should have expected Shanks to turn up to Marineford at some point because Oda told you he was on his way, but he was delayed.
Sure.
So like, I don't know if like Oda hides things to the extent that we think he does, in a way.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Like,
Because he hides stuff, but he gives you a tell.
Yeah.
Most of the time, he gives you a tell. Like, he showed us Blackbeard and Moria mentions fucking Wano. Or Blackbeard
Sure.
mentions Wano and the Reverie. Like, that's a hint.
Yeah, that's a hint.
That's not
Blackbeard's
like
gonna turn up.
Blackbeard doesn't get involved at all,
Yeah.
you know?
So, like, Blackbeard
Like,
Like,
there's
Blackbeard
always
and
crumbs.
Shanks
There's
were-
always crumbs.
and Shanks were talked about to enter.
Like, if
Marineford.
Zoro would have... The whole thing with Zoro, right? If Zoro would have said to Luffy...
If you
something-
go, I'm
some-
leaving the crew.
But even
Yeah.
when like he met Luffy, if Zoro even mentioned Sanji's like, oh, what about that shitty cook or whatever,
yeah.
the event would have been like led up to that. You know what I mean? But it's kind of like ignored.
Like, the whole Robin thing is like, it was foreshadowed for so long with fucking Aokiji. It's like,
Aokiji,
get
yeah.
ready.
Aokiji telling you that she's gonna abandon the crew.
Like,
multiple
Usopp,
times.
he's leaving the crew was, foreshadowed for a long time with the crew, with the ship getting fucked up.
And he's constantly defending the Sunny.
Him getting mad that Luffy keeps on breaking Mary. Sanji's leaving the crew is like, well, there's like a spot in his backstory that we never found out. How to get to the East Blue. It started in Zoro where he's like, I gotta go to sacrifice myself for the crew. We understand why. Like, mid-arc, Zoro leaving crew, annoying.
As twist.
As like a twist. Because like, you can say it's been foreshadowed in Zoro and Water 7, but not really. Because Zoro's talking about Luffy going to save Sanji. He's not talking about, Sanji being an idiot. Like, he would have to have a problem with Luffy. Him having a problem with Sanji is not him leaving the crew. He has to have a problem with the captain. You know? If he has a problem with Sanji,
And if
that's
he was-
his problem with Sanji.
The curse sword affecting Zoro is also inconsequential, right? We don't know. We've never been told that the curse swords do anything,
Yeah.
and they don't affect people's minds. Driz's meme about the curse sword affecting Zoro's mind to leave the crew, I think, is
But that what does that
completely-
say?
just completely arbitrary.
That doesn't mean
only
any.
thing that we
That
know-
means nothing for Zoro's character.
Like,
if
if
he
you
left
thi-
the crew,
look,
because he's being influenced.
If the curse just starts at the point of like Zoro meeting Sanji, and the curse affects Zoro's mind, there was no lead up, and it's completely arbitrary and out of nowhere.
Yeah, and it does nothing.
There was only
does
one
nothing
thing
for
that we
Zoro's
knew.
character. Does nothing for his character.
There's only one thing that
So
we
what's
know
the point?
about the curses for the Kotetsu swords, and that's to get them killed. Essentially, it's just bad
Yeah,
luck, and Zoro already
it's bad
proved that
luck.
he
It
broke
doesn't
that curse.
like when does a
He already
curse
proved
ever
that he broke that curse.
when has a curse ever affected someone's mind in One Piece? Or when has a curse ever done anything? Like the Nidai having a more powerful curse is also questionable.
But
It's a
like-
more powerful sword. It doesn't necessarily mean it has a more powerful curse.
But like Zoro getting mind controlled to leave the crew says nothing about his character.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, oh, I was mind controlled, so it doesn't count. And then it's like, why was that interesting at all? You know what I mean? Like it's him. It's not really him leaving the crew. It's him being influenced by something else to leave the crew. So it's basically just a MacGuffin to get him evil.
But is Hakuba the result of the cursed sword, or is it a result of Cavendish?
Yeah, that's a good
It's
question.
Cavendish. I think it's a result of Cavendish. It's just a split personality. I don't think it has anything to do with a cursed sword because Durandal is not a cursed sword. It's a holy sword.
Yeah, people link like the Ashura and the gorilla form and the demon stuff to the cursed sword, but that's still up in the air. Like we don't know.
Yeah.
It's all
Haven't we
it's all
already been
question marks.
told
Like
that Ashura is an illusion?
Diablo Jumbe isn't fucking Sanji's cursed shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like where are these powers coming
Started
from? We
out
still
as
don't
friction.
fucking know, right? Well,
It started out as friction,
and then you
then it
get
was powered by his emotion, and now it's like spontaneous combustion.
yeah. It's like all right. Well, we had an explanation for it, and now the explanation doesn't make sense anymore.
All right. Last question of the stream. Do you think Usopp's slingshot will eat a devil fruit? I mean, it can eat a devil fruit. It's alive. It has a mouth.
I mean, it was alive, and then that went away after Punk Hazard. You know.
What do you mean? You just give it water and it comes alive. So
Christian,
Did he use
you
it?
peruse
Did he
Oral
use it in
Jackson.
Dressrosa? I feel like it's
Yes, he
yeah,
did.
he did to make it big so
He
he
did.
could
Yeah.
do the big
But
slingshot.
did it like get that mouth again?
Well, he didn't use it for the mouth.
Yeah.
Like he used it for.
He used
No,
it like
he didn't
once
use-
to like eat rocks, didn't he?
Yeah.
In Punk Hazard.
Yeah. Christian,
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
you
okay.
peruse Oral Jackson, so I know the Usopp slingshot becoming a parrot so it can scout ahead for him, it becoming a giant beetle, and I don't think Usopp needs a devil fruit, and I don't see the point in his slingshot getting one.
Well, the
I think
scout,
if it's
It
like-
he
adds
doesn't
nothing
need,
to
he
it.
doesn't need the scout thing anymore because he's got observation.
I think if it's like some sort of elemental devil fruit, it could actually make him powerful. Like his slingshot,
yeah, slingshot shoots
abilities.
like fucking fire or lightning or something.
Yeah, like he.
But as far as we know, inanimate objects can only eat.
but it's not inanimate
well,
because it's a plant. It's alive.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
a plant. Yeah.
Frosty, I feel new to you guys. How do you feel about the random and L factor? Him turning up in the middle of the arc again. Oda
Why
gives
not?
you more hints
Why the fuck not?
than usual. Than people like. Oda gives you more hints than people like to admit because it makes them look like they missed the hints.
Yeah.
But I think the hints would be there. Again, like Anel turning up mid arc is like a wild card. Fucking, what's the point?
I mean, whose side would he be on? What's he doing there?
What's his motive?
Unless it's got to do with some ancient history shit that he knows because he's been up on the moon. That's the only fucking way.
Yeah, and
Right.
the whole. I think Anel will return on the space arc if we ever get one.
Or maybe
Or he
Elbaf,
never
'cause,
returns.
you know.
Yeah, maybe Elbaf. I'm not down with the space arc thing.
People think that not every guy has to return.
The chapter unofficially will be out in 2 days.
2 days. Yeah,
So I don't know,
usually
like
Friday.
next day. Like at least like 30 hours away, the chapter's gonna drop. Unofficially, of course. Official chapters
Split
on
the
Monday
official release.
/ Sunday.
So
yeah.
you know, read the official. Unlike some certain people who just found out certain things about certain things. So
Tell you what. All right, so I think that's the stream this week. People hyped for the space arc. I don't mind it. Could happen. But yeah, that's the stream. Community stream. Watch the Red Force podcast. The Roger episode. Good episode. Roger giving us his spicy hot takes.
he's adamant
enjoy
about
it?
a whole cake all being shitty.
You know, you can't get a word in edgewise when he
He's
goes
very
off about
vocal.
Whole Cake Island, but you know, there you go. So have a good night, have a good wherever you are, have a good day, and Shakes the
Take
God
it
King.
easy.
Change the good king.
Let's go turn off the stream.